In ancient times, long before modern nations existed, Greece was not a single country. It was a land of mountains, islands, and divided cities. Each city stood alone. Each guarded its freedom. Each fought for its own survival. These cities were known as Polis. Some would become legends. Some would be forgotten. But together, they shaped the destiny of Greece. This is their story. Ancient Greece was made up of hundreds of independent city-states. Each polis had its own government, army, laws, and traditions. There was no central king, no unified army, no national identity. Instead, there were rivals. Cities like Athens, famous for democracy and philosophy, and Sparta, known for discipline and war. They spoke the same language. They worshipped the same gods. Yet, they rarely trusted one another. Unity in Greece was fragile and temporary. One of the most important, but often overlooked cities was Corinth. Corinth stood between northern and southern Greece. It controlled two major ports, one facing the Aegean Sea, the other facing the Adriatic. Because of this, Corinth became extremely wealthy. Merchants from all over the Mediterranean passed through its harbors. Goods, ideas, and cultures flowed through the city. Corinth connected Greece to the wider world. Sometimes it supported peace, sometimes it fueled conflict. Without Corinth, Greek trade would have collapsed. For centuries, Sparta dominated the battlefield. No army could match its discipline. But one city challenged this belief: Thebes. At first, Thebes was considered weak, ignored, overlooked. But in the 4th century BCE, Thebes reformed its army. It developed new tactics, new formations, new strategies. Then, in a shocking battle, Thebes defeated Sparta. For the first time, Spartan power was broken. This changed everything. It proved that no city should rule forever. Balance returned. Briefly, not all cities sought domination. Some survived through caution. One of them was Argos. Argos was Sparta's oldest rival. But instead of constant war, it often chose neutrality. It waited, observed, endured. This patience kept Argos alive. Another city was Megara. Megara was trapped between powerful neighbors, Athens to the east, Corinth to the west. It suffered economic blockades, political pressure, military threats. Megara showed how small cities paid the price for great rivalries. Far from mainland Greece, in Sicily, stood a giant. Syracuse became one of the richest Greek cities in history. It controlled fertile lands and strong fleets. When Athens tried to conquer Sicily, it failed disastrously. Syracuse destroyed the Athenian navy. Thousands of soldiers were captured. Athens never recovered. Syracuse protected Greek influence in the Western Mediterranean. Not all unity came from war. Some came from belief. At the heart of Greece stood Delphi. Here lived the oracle of Apollo. People believed the gods spoke through her. Kings, generals, politicians, all came to seek advice. Even enemies respected Delphi. No army dared attack it. Delphi reminded Greeks that, despite their conflicts, they shared the same gods, the same myths, the same identity. It was the spiritual glue of Greece. Despite shared culture, Greece never stayed united. Why? Because independence mattered more than peace. Every city wanted power, wealth, influence. Pride destroyed cooperation. Alliances shifted constantly. Friends became enemies. Wars followed wars. The greatest example was the Peloponnesian War. Athens versus Sparta. Greek versus Greek. It weakened everyone. After decades of conflict, Greece was exhausted. Cities were poor. Armies were weakened. People were tired of war. No city truly won, and while Greece fought itself, a new power rose in the north, Macedon. Soon Greece would lose its independence, but its legacy would never fade. Democracy, philosophy, art, science, all were born in these divided cities. Together, they defeated empires. Apart, they destroyed themselves. And yet, their story still lives. Like and subscribe for more stories from history.